Japan Journal, the Internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams.
And a very pleasant good evening to you, everybody, coming to you live from beautiful downtown Kakegawa City in the west side of Shizuoka Prefecture on Honshu Island in the center of the Japanese archipelago. On Japan Journal, the Internet's #1 weekly online cybercast from Japan in the English language. Let me take this mask off here. Distancing here in the Media Arts Lab. Let me take my shades off too, man, because I'm in here by myself. And I'm just pleased and happy to have you join us on this beta version of the all-new Japan Journal, coming to you from the nation at the edge of the earth, as it were, because everything east of here is yesterday. Don't get it twisted. You're going to get it here first, as the way the globe turns and whatnot. Hope you all are well. I hope you all are safe. And I hope you are staying home. You dig? So this is going to be loose. This is a beta version, man. We're taking all the technical difficulties and all the faux pas and missteps and misspeaks that happen to come along, because tomorrow, whatever that is in your time zone, we're launching this new series in earnest and officially. So tonight, it's a bit of a sneak preview for you. I'm talking about tonight. Hell, it's 4:10 a.m. on Saturday morning here, so it must be 3:10 p.m. New York time and 2:10 p.m. in Nebraska time, and noon in Los Angeles time. So we got everybody going around the world. This is the best time for me to broadcast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this up here doing broadcast at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but hey, I want the world to know the truth about this coronavirus. And I've got a piece coming up here today, which I posted earlier, but I want you to listen to it very carefully. This brother's come as close as anybody. And whatever about conspiracy theories, you got to understand that just because the mainstream media may call it a conspiracy theory does not mean that it's not true. We have no idea as to the official and real cause of this virus. And my machine's telling me I got low disk space here on my C drive. So let's get on with this show and we'll see what happens. First of all, let me give you a little tour of the Media Arts Lab, the acronym of which is MAL. How you like that, huh? And that's my branding method. Let me give you a little tour here with the assistance of one of my loyal companions and assistants here over the years. We call her T-Vox, but she's going to have another camera in the studio here. The studio is a work in progress, as you'll be able to see, but take a look at this. Just want you to get a perspective as how we're coming to you live here in Japan. Check this out right here. Little brief tour of the Media Arts Lab and just how Japan Journal is going to be streaming to you live all over the world on a regular basis here coming up tomorrow, actually, when we launch our new series called Rap About It with Mal Adams. The show is not new. The show is 50 years old. I first launched it at KETV and Channel 7 with Brother Harold Dow, may he rest in peace, as we brought the news to the folks in Omaha who had no voice, and covering issues of mutual concern to all of us in the community. And the rest is history. Here we are 50 years later, and I'm independent now doing this thing on my own stream. So check it out. I want you to know how we're accomplishing this, and you may want to do it for yourself. Here comes the Media Arts Lab tour. Check it out. Ciao, minasan. Welcome to another edition of Japan Journal. I'm your host, Mal Adams, here on the internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan with my special guest today. If she would only keep the camera fixed, I would be so happy. Oh my God. That's T-Vox. T-Vox Records is her trade name. And today we are testing the application called Zoom to see if it can be successfully imported into this software application. Now, T-Box-san,
Hi.
please put your camera on me, and I want to see この形見せてください. I want to show everybody. はい、僕に. See, I'm here. That's me over there. Zoom できない? アップできない? Okay. 無理ですか? じゃあこっちにしてください. Here I am. Okay. いいですね. いいですね. So here I am in the Media Arts Lab, and I have my guests who are visiting me and joining this media on Zoom. Okay. This is the green screen that I'm using here in the Media Arts Lab. Okay, come show this screen. And yes, thank you. Okay, stop. And I should be able to. Okay, right there. I should be able to import this image into my switching and enhancing software, which will allow me to go live on any social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, and allow me to be able to import someone who is visiting me, and I can conduct live interviews on this software. We're using Zoom today. Okay? So come and frame me a little bit. Why do I want to see? Okay, stop right there. Hi. I can't see my. これで見てください. もう少し広くて. Yes, そのぐらい. Okay. じゃあ、OK, please go back, sit down, and 向こうで自分の顔でやってください. 今、録音しますから. So I'm recording this. This is a test, and let's conduct the interview. Now, look at your face. 自分の顔をついてる。そう、今からインタビューするから. Yes, そのまま. All right. Hold it right there. I'm going to the top and open the show. This is the live from Japan on GNN, Global News Network, Japan Journal with Mal Adams. Coming to you from the beautiful Media Arts Lab in downtown Totown City. Here is the slideshow that allows you to gather around the computer. I'll give you a 2 or 3 minute heads up, let you know we're going live in 2 minutes. Can you hear this audio? Let's see. I'll kill my mic and let the sequence play. Okay. I'll kill this one too. Okay. Okay, I'm able to get it. I see. Okay, now let's go to the opening sequence. この後、あなたの顔来るからね。紹介します。
Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams.
Yes, だから紹介します。あなたのキャメラを見てください。
テストだよね。
あなたのキャメラテスト。あなたのキャメラ見て。Good day, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Japan Journal, coming to you live from the Media Arts Lab in beautiful downtown Kakiya City. I'm your host, Mal Adams, here on this test program where we are using another application called Zoom, which will allow me to import a guest on this program into the OBS uh, streaming and broadcasting software. So let me switch to camera 2 here where our guest is right here. And hey, there she is fixing her hair. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
T-box.
Okay. Okay, T-Box. Oh my God. That's funny. Anyway, look, you get the picture. This is what we're doing here. I'm going to screen through some other stuff that we got on the menu just so you can see how we go through the show. I'm running out of memory here because I've been recording for 30 minutes. But let's just go through. Here's a piece that let me just give you a sneak preview of this right here. This is my homeboy, Richie Love, who is going to be inducted into the Nebraska Music Hall of Fame. And I'll just give you a little piece of this. And we'll be launching his live show.
Japan Journal, the internet's number one English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams.
And a very pleasant good evening to you, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Japan Journal, the internet's number one English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal, coming to you live from the Media Arts Lab in beautiful downtown Kakagawa City. And we got a special guest in the house tonight. Let me get him on camera number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi. Richie Love, homie. Don't you know?
Hello. Good to be here.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
It's great to have you on the show, man. It's been a while, long time coming, trying to work out the technical difficulties, but we're rolling now, so let's see what it is, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations from the outset. Let me congratulate you on the brand new project, New Horizons.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And I understand it's doing well globally, man, on some of the online charts and broadcasts. Talk to me. Tell me how it's being received.
Yes. We right now we are the number one album for the past 8 weeks on Blast FM and Last FM. I'm the number 2 smooth jazz artist there. And I'm just very proud, I'm ecstatic and proud at what we've accomplished. And I'd like to start out by sending love and special acknowledgments from the members of the SGI USA, the co-producer of the CD, Johnny Payton, Exco, the producer, Kerry Washington. We would like to send our acknowledgments and appreciation to the SGI members of Japan for their great efforts in our movement towards world peace.
Beautiful. SGI.
Arigato.
Sokagakai International is the name of that international denomination of the Nichiren Shoshu, I believe, is the very sect that represents this international version of Buddhism.
Yes.
And their mantra, the chant is, you know it, you've heard it from your friend, Nam Myoho
Namyo
Renge-kyo.
Namyo
Yes, all right, man.
Yes.
Shout out to all the Soka Gakkai brothers and sisters in and around the world, and of course right here in Japan. We've got a lot of them listening to this program right now.
And we appreciate
So it's a joy to have you. You know, I've been promoting this broadcast, man, but Let me get on camera one here, and I want to share your background with our listeners, man. And it's just easier to get it all in if I read it. So let me grab this introduction here because I don't want to miss anything, man. There's so much information, man. We go back so many years, bruh,
Oh boy, so
and
good to
and
you.
and in our older years, you were in California, I was in Japan. But for our viewers, man, let me outline this profile of you. Richie Love, aka the sexiest man alive, is a gifted saxophonist, vocalist, and even on the roots of jazz, blues, rhythm and blues, and funk. Richie plays all saxophones. He's a composer, a producer, arranger, vocalist, band leader, teacher, and mentor, and executive in the record industry, CEO of Sax World Productions since 1985. Okay, there you have it, folks. Just a little bit of a sneak preview of what's coming up tomorrow as we launch this piece on Richie Love and all other notable musicians who have evolved over the years from Omaha, Nebraska, and the near north side. That's how we're going to do it, folks, for your listening pleasure. I'm running out of memory space here because we're recording this thing and there's a lot of heavy material. But let me just say, I want you to like, I want you to subscribe, and I want you to support this Japan Journal new series called Rap About It with Mal Adams here in its 50th year with a delay of about 30 years. We're back on the air, baby, coming at you. Shout out to some of my home people. Shout out to brother Sam Singleton. He will be up next along with Lady Mac. Yeah, all these great artists from Omaha, and I'm coming after all of you. This will be an international and an interactive program, so please feel free to put your text comments in here. And if you be so inclined, if we're streaming using Zoom or Skype or whatever, we'll let you know ahead of time so that you can call into the show and speak your piece. We're trying to give a voice to the voiceless. Is what's happening here in my retirement career. I ain't got no job and I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm here in the Media Arts Lab, the acronym of which is MAL, and being Brother Mal, doing what I do around the world on this social media streaming live broadcast. See you. Wouldn't really want to be. Thank you very much for joining us. And I look forward to you watching for our next notification about when we're on the air next. Peace out. This is your brother Mal in Japan who loves you unconditionally. Stay tuned.
Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English language week.
Huh, they got us.